On August 6, 2018, the YouTube content creator, The Fan, headed to the city of Richmond, Virginia, with the purpose of filming a visit to an abandoned building. It seems that this place housed people who were living on the premises of that infrastructure illegally, so he decided to inspect it.
Alright guys, there's no turning back now. We're in it. This is so scary. That's where we went in yesterday, right there. Gotta watch my stepping around here. If you guys notice, I film a lot on the ground. That's because... Oh God. Oh God. And that's why I film on the ground, guys. Damn it. My shoes are wet, guys. That didn't take too long. Oh, that really hurt. I did not see that's water down there, guys. I'm glad I didn't go fully force down there. I would have been swimming. What is this? Okay. After stepping in that water, I definitely need to watch where I'm going. Wow. I hope we don't come across anybody. Wow. I'm gonna leave a few bucks here. I brought some money to leave. Alright guys. I wouldn't want to fall down there, guys.
As the YouTuber found more evidence that people were very likely inhabiting the building, his instinct told him to get the hell out of there. But despite that, he insisted that he wanted to investigate further.
Ew. This is so scary. Holy crap. And obviously somebody's here. Their phone is there, their keys, everything is right there. Wow. Whoa, what is this? There's like rooms over here too? Guys, maybe this is where they're at. It's definitely a nice breeze right here. What the hell is in there? Whoa. Oh, holy crap. Holy crap. Guys, that's about a 25-30 foot drop right there. Definitely not going that way, guys.
But the moment he stumbled upon a sleeping bag and endless objects on the floor, things took a rather disturbing turn. At that moment, he understood that he had to leave immediately, but it was already too late.
And I seen people earlier on the roof. So we're gonna see how to get on the roof. And I'm definitely keeping an eye out on the ground, guys. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's the stairs. Hell yeah. Oh, what's back here? Dude, this place is freaky. Gotta watch my step back here for sure.
Hey, what is this?
Oh! What the? Yo, bro, come on. Yo, I'm good, dude. You alright? I'm just making a video, dude. Bro, you need anything? You okay? Alright, I got you, man. Alright, man. Alright, bro. Alright. I'm just making a video, bro. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be in your place. Give me a freaking heart attack. I wish you could feel my heart right now. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew something like that was gonna happen here. Where the hell am I up here? I don't want to go back down that way. Oh, hell no. What the hell, guys? Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm out of here, guys. This is stupid. I think I'm gonna go live on Instagram right now, because if I go back down that way, I want to make sure, like, if something happens to me, you guys know like what's happening, in case I need you guys to call any help. So I'll see you guys in just a minute. Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Dude, I don't know if that's the same guy or not. I gotta get out of here, guys. I don't know if he's down there.
Yo, if you're down here, I'm friendly. Hey! All right, bro. Come on, man. I told you, I'm just filming, bro. Hey, stay back there, dude. Yo, hey, don't worry about what you're saying, dude. Just keep yourself back there. All right, okay. 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 All right, we out here. Yeah, all right, man.
As he turns on the stair landing, every explorer's worst nightmare materializes. Out of the darkness, a human silhouette abruptly emerges. A man, visibly disturbed and aggressive over the invasion of his space, confronts him face to face. The YouTuber's heart takes a wild leap. Stricken with panic, he attempts to defuse the situation by slowly backing away while adrenaline floods his body. He knows that in these abandoned buildings, a territorial claim can quickly escalate into physical violence. With a racing pulse and terror marking his every move, the explorer flees toward the upper levels, desperately searching for an alternative exit. He does not dare to go back down the same way where the hostile man remains lurking. Aware of the real and imminent danger, he pulls out his own phone with trembling hands and decides to start a live broadcast on his social media. He does not do it for entertainment, but as a life insurance policy. He knows that if that man corners or attacks him in the immensity of the abandoned complex, his followers will be the only witnesses capable of alerting emergency services before it is too late. On September 4, 2020, the creators of the channel Urbex and Chill ventured into the boundaries of a cursed setting, a place marked by a disturbing tragedy that had occurred just a short time before their arrival. Danger could be breathed from the very beginning. The simple fact of approaching the site required crossing a series of semi-collapsed structures that, more than mere abandoned ruins, felt like grim warnings imploring them not to move forward.
Today we are in the woods, pretty much, heading to a house. There's actually two houses. There was actually a bit of a tragedy at one of the houses. I'm not going to get into too much detail, but I just know someone died and that it was on the second floor. And let's go check it out. Okay, so we're coming up on looks like a dump truck of some sorts. Next to the dump truck, we have a trailer. Maybe this guy was a truck driver at one point? I don't know. And look at this, guys. This is one of the houses on the property. This one is so cool looking.
Defying the tension in the environment, the group finally managed to reach the facade of one of the main houses on their itinerary. However, their progress was halted by a sudden chill, brought on by the dense and gloomy atmosphere that enveloped the property, as if the walls themselves guarded a perverse secret.
In there. Yeah.
Oh my god, there's a bunch.
Oh, it's creepy in there already. Okay, we're gonna go in there and check it out.
Taking just one step inside was enough for their worst suspicions to be confirmed. The walls were completely covered in disturbing strokes of satanic and demonic symbology, dark marks that, due to the precision and unsettling mysticism of their design, were a far cry from the typical pranks of local teenagers or vandals.
Right off the bat, this room is very creepy. We got some 666, we got some demons here. We got some really strange, like, paintings. It's got me some really weird vibes.
Big time. It smells really bad in here too.
It does. Oh yeah, more 666. This is like some demon stuff around here.
With their nerves on edge, they continued the tour until they stood in front of the most feared structure in the entire complex, the exact house where the original tragedy had unfolded.
Yeah,
Some clear damage.
definitely. Just a creepy attic. Okay, so now we're heading over to the second house. This is one where apparently a murder happened or someone got killed. I'm not too sure. So we made it to the house, and immediately I see like some stains. I don't want to say it's blood, but I'll let you guys be the judge of that. There's already some weird writing on the wall. Check down the first floor first, which I don't see much left. If I already see the fridge, I think this is the kitchen. And maybe a living room? Which all of this is completely empty.
Handrail in this not so beautiful house where tragedy happened.
We got some really nice sayings on the wall.
Yeah. Don't know what that's about, but we're gonna head upstairs now. See if anything's left of where tragedy happened. It actually smells really bad up here. Yo, there's candles lit in here.
What?
There's literally candles lit inside here.
Yo,
You know,
what
I
the?
literally have the chills right now.
This is like a ritual or something?
I don't know.
Someone had to just be here.
This is so weird. Should we blow them out?
Well, I mean...
Is that bad? Is that bad voodoo? Whoa, look behind you, dude. No, like, that's...
Oh, okay.
That's crazy.
That's creepy. Yo. I mean, we have to blow them out.
I don't know if I want to.
If we leave them, the house
I'm
might
getting chills
burn
everywhere on
down.
my back right now.
I don't know anything about this, like,
I don't know either.
ritual stuff, but... Should we not enter the circle? I don't even know.
I don't think you're supposed to get inside of it. This house has some weird voodoo already, I feel it. Like,
Yo, my heart is racing right now. That's... I don't know about that. That's so weird.
This is like, dude, it's even more in here.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely propped up, but like...
I don't know, it could be real too at the same time though, like...
Yeah, with the history. I mean, it's just everywhere.
Upon crossing the threshold and checking the bathroom area, the horror left them breathless. Those holding the camera at that moment understood immediately, given the crudeness of the scene, that what had occurred within those four walls had been an absolute monstrosity.
Guys, I'll be honest with you, I was not going to upload this video until I came into this room. And now I have to, because this is super creepy. Let's see what's behind this door. No, it's just a bathroom. And honestly, why is that shower curtain so fitting? Like, it's so, like, happy, but it's creepy at the same time. Okay. I don't even want to know what's up in this attic.
The most disturbing part of this entire record is the chilling synchronicity of the events. Everything seems to indicate that a black magic ceremony was brewing right before the YouTubers set foot on the place. The fresh engravings on the walls, the disturbing objects scattered around, and the imposing pentagram drawn on the floor suggest that something abominable was about to manifest. In fact, it is terrifying to think that if the explorers had burst into that room just an hour earlier, they would have interrupted those people in the middle of the ritual, and that, very likely, would have been their tragic end. The guys ran into immense luck by not entering immediately. As expected, they left the perimeter in a hurry, with an experience so bitter that it surely took away their desire to tempt fate again in that cursed corner. Terror and history intertwine in a chilling way in this segment. We move to July 14, 2025, a date marked on the calendar of these North American investigators as they enter Argentine territory. As they travel the roads, their local guide stops to point out an imposing structure that takes their breath away. It is the largest abandoned psychiatric hospital in all of South America. Over 2 centuries old, this colossal complex drags along a dismal past of confinement, pain, and mystery that immediately evokes the most infamous asylums in the United States, such as Waverly Hills or Penhurst. However, exploring this concrete monolith involves extreme and very real danger, as it is said that voices and screams are heard inside the premises, as if people were being tortured in that place. In addition to this, the hospital directly adjoins a police station. The guide's warning before crossing the perimeter is strict. They have exactly 2 hours to get in and get out. If they exceed that limit by a single minute, the local police will respond to the report and they will end up arrested. From second one, when the explorers set foot on the place, things felt quite bad.
This was not part of our plan, but as we were driving from one location to another today, our tour guide happened to point out what looks like legitimately the Waverly Hills, Penhurst Asylum, Trans-Allegheny, all of those combined, but the one in South America. Completely abandoned, been here for 200 plus-ish years, and we were also told that it's guarded by a police station when you walk in, and that's what this is. And she also told us you have precisely 2 hours to get in and out. If you take anything more than 2 hours, the cops will show up. That's about how long it takes to call it in and then the police to arrive.
However, defying the danger and with their adrenaline pumping, floor forced the explorers decided to ignore the sign and continue deeper into the complex their flashlights of answers. Their stomachs turned. It was from that moment on that the atmosphere became truly hostile, tied up out of nowhere, decomposing inside a plastic mechanical humming that began to reverberate. Was the first explicit warning that they should turn around. Artificial sound that made no sense in a building that had supposedly been dead and abandoned for years.
I mean, I'll be honest, it looked exactly like what I think we're all thinking, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
What do you see?
I'm gonna say it's a lake.
Dude, that, like, I'm actually genuinely terrified of this right now. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but, ooh, I'm actually, like, scared. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Don't say that.
It's not a carpet. It's squishy.
Don't don't see that.
No way.
Shortly after, they reached a section where the air felt so dense and suffocating that they knew they were not alone. Determined to find out what the shadows were hiding, they turned on their paranormal investigation equipment, attempting to track the origin of an extremely dark vibration.
Wait, listen. There's power. There's power behind this door.
I see that.
Listen. Hey, there's power behind this door. There's power. There's like an outlet or a heater running. You can hear it. It's like, yeah, like a machine. Or it doesn't sound like a heater though. But we haven't been to that side yet.
But just as the devices were beginning to react, fate dealt them another hand. The red and blue lights of the police began to flash at the entrance. The group was left with only two choices: flee in a hurry through the passageways or end the night behind bars. And, as expected, survival instinct left them with no doubts.
Were they nice to you here?
Did you suffer while you were here, or did you have a peaceful death? Did you live most of your life here?
Did you have friends here? Other kids?
Take a ride.
Whoa.
After seeing the outcome, the true unknown that shakes us is this: what would have happened if the police had never interrupted the session and the guys had stayed longer trying to summon the entities lurking in the hospital? Because there is not the slightest doubt that something, or someone, was watching from the darkness, and if it hadn't been for that patrol car, this footage would have ended in a much more disturbing way.
Sí.
Sí, hola. Vamos.
Say, hablas inglés?
¿Hablas inglés? English.
Okay.
We're leaving. Go. Move. Lo siento.
No puede grabar nada, chicos. No tienen que sacar foto, grabación, nada acá.
Okay. No one else. That's it.
Sorry.
Just, yeah.
Just us.
Lo siento. Ya. Nosotros solo. 4.
Por acá van a tener que salir.
They're saying to go this way.
On August 18, 2019, the content creator behind the YouTube channel Exploration Unknown, a man named John known for documenting high-risk expeditions and extreme finds, set his sights on a property shrouded in myth in Canada. It is a gloomy building where, according to local stories, dark occult practices were carried out, led by its former owner, who was rumored to be a high priestess. Curiously, from the very first moment, it became clear that whatever inhabited that place had not the slightest intention of welcoming him. On August 18, 2019, the content creator behind the YouTube channel Exploration Unknown, a man named John known for documenting high-risk expeditions and extreme finds, set his sights on a property shrouded in myth in Canada. It is a gloomy building where, according to local stories, dark occult practices were carried out, led by its former owner, who was rumored to be a high priestess. Curiously, from the very first moment, it became clear that whatever inhabited that place had not the slightest intention of welcoming him.
What is up, guys? It is John. I'm back with another adventure, and I am in Canada, and I'm in an area known as the Devil's Elbow. Now, the reason it's called Devil's Elbow is because this house right here, the original owner of this house was a high priestess or priest in the occult, and they practice all kinds of different crazy rituals and ceremonies here. So people have tried to buy this house. They're seeing signs of people fixing it up. No one will live here, guys. Too much freaking activity. And guys, I want to explore this place. There's the garage. There's a fairly new washing machine in here. And you can see all the material. They were definitely, someone has worked on this at some point. I think I'm gonna go back inside, dude. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go back down there. This place is so sketchy. There's just so many rooms. Oh yeah, the floors are all rotted over here. It's getting blurry on me. I think I've been hearing stuff upstairs, but I'm hoping, and I mean this, I really hope that it's paranormal and not someone freaking in here. Hello? I'm not here to bother you. Is anybody in here? I heard a man's voice. When I first came in here, it sounded like somebody walking up here.
As John made his way through the interior, the atmosphere quickly began to corrupt. With each room he crossed, John unconsciously approached the epicenter of the force governing the building until fate dragged him to the edge of the abyss, the exact instant in which he witnessed and felt a manifestation so terrifying that it was on the verge of marking his life with the worst of traumas.
This is so sketchy. I mean, not structurally, just freaking terrifying. Good, nobody's in there. Hello? Door's locked. I think I'll not push it. This looks like it must have been the master bedroom. Got a lot of fixture up there. Oh yeah. Well, this is weird. 2 toilets, 2 Johns, no waiting. It's a jetted tub. Windows open. This place is pretty cool. Oh, there's a balcony out there too. See if we can get the door open. Yeah, you can tell they've done like fresh paint and everything in here. It's locked. Alright guys, there's a house right next door here. You can see. I want you guys to see this balcony. I don't know how the floor's on me. Check that out. This thing's freaking huge. My keys are making noises. Freaking somebody down there, dude. Come on, quit messing with me. I'm just trying to freaking... I'll leave. There's somebody else in here. Guys, I've got myself in a bad situation. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, freaking out of here. Should have freaking trapped myself in the closet. Guys, I gotta find this home. Alright guys, I'm gonna head downstairs. I'm scared to death right now. Hello? I don't see anybody. I wonder if that's what I was hearing. That's exactly. Hello? I just wonder if somebody's messing with me. I don't know, man. I don't freaking know. Hello? I want to figure out. I don't know if this is paranormal. I just really think somebody's in here, but I feel stupid for freaking. Oh my god. I think the mold's getting to me. Oh man. These figures. Hello? This floor don't feel very good. This floor don't feel... Oh my god, Freelander. Hello? Is there somebody here? I'm not here to bother or rob anything. I was just here exploring. I thought it was a band. Oh, baby. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh god, turn away. Oh my god. 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 Oh god. Oh, there's somebody in the freaking house. I just saw lights in there.
After surviving an experience as disturbing and suffocating as this, there is no doubt that John will think twice, or 10 times, before tempting fate again in a corner with such a black past. What do you think it was that confronted this explorer in the deepest part of the building? If you found yourself in a place with that history and felt the air cut off, would you turn around immediately or would you keep going to reveal the mystery? Are you enjoying the video? If so, take advantage of this pause to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you can keep enjoying more terrifying encounters like this one. Now, don't take your eyes off the screen because the next encounter won't let you sleep. On October 29, 2019, a North American YouTuber crossed the threshold of a cursed home. It was a property preceded by a terrible reputation due to the wails and horrors that, according to neighbors, come to life inside. Despite knowing the warnings perfectly well, the young man decided to tempt fate, without imagining that what he would discover within those 4 walls would bring him instant regret. At first, the atmosphere seemed like that of any common ruin, and the explorer limited himself to checking out some old crafts that the previous owners had left forgotten.
Are ridiculous. There's like crazy designs painted all over them. But you know, one thing I gotta say is, what is up, guys? But look at this place. Just incredible. Ornate woodwork. Wow. I don't know what happened there. Smell like a fire in here. Obviously because there's a fireplace. Wow. This place is crazy.
However, that thin layer of tranquility was shattered into 1,000 pieces. As he turned his flashlight, a chill ran down his spine when he noticed a dense dark mark dripping down the wall. It was a disturbing trail that had every appearance of being fresh blood.
Guys, is that blood on the wall? Weird. Wow. And look at this staircase. My God. Guys, this is incredible. Wow. I've never seen this place before. This is so wicked. And like, got a room with a bunch of random stuff back here. Says happy birthday to somebody. That's weird. And that's the kitchen right over there where we started off.
Trying to keep a cool head, the content creator tried to ignore the find and continued exploring, but the house seemed determined not to let him escape. With each room he stepped into, the scenery became grimmer. More and more reddish stains splattered the walls, each one larger, more violent, and harder to justify than the last.
I just can't get over this incredible stair. Oh my God. There's like crosses on the wall. What the hell? There's like blood splatter and crosses. Like it looks definitely like fake blood, but what the hell is going on in this place? Weird. Look at this door. Gorgeous. And the front door right here. Again, wow. Oh, there's a bathroom right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's blood spatter everywhere. Well, fake blood.
A point came in the tour where the amount of fluid scattered was so massive that his nerves began to betray him. In a desperate attempt not to give in to panic, the young man tried to convince himself that it was all a staged setup or a joke in bad taste.
Just look at this. Oh my God, there's more crosses and more of this fake blood. This is so weird. Like clearly that's fake blood. I'm not gonna, try to pretend that it's real because it's clearly not. I don't fake stuff in my videos, guys, you know that. These crosses are, I did not put these there. Weird. But look at this. So it looks like this has been kind of gutted and then splattered with fake blood. But that's really cool. I like that surround there. I don't know what's the deal with all this newspaper just crumpled up. Is there a date on it? 2017. Now this mansion definitely has been abandoned longer than that, judging by the state that some of these places are in. Got another bedroom here. Nice big bedroom. Again, fake blood. What the hell? That door right here, that goes just into the bathroom. I could see it from the other side. Another bedroom. Wow. Someone went crazy with the red paint. Oh, and look up there, guys. You can see the wall is starting to come, or the ceiling's starting to come down. Water's getting in there. Getting some water damaged in this place. All this fake blood. That's so strange. Oh. Caution, danger. Well, what's in there? I can't open it. All these crosses, so strange. Beware. Well, that's not really that scary. Look up, guys. Got a nice chandelier.
That was when reality hit him head-on with its most macabre face. In the middle of a room, the light of his flashlight focused on a humanoid bundle completely wrapped in a plastic bag, surrounded by bloodstains and placed in a position so disturbing that it gave meaning to all the previous horror.
Okay, what the hell? Okay, legit, that totally freaked me out, guys.
The last scene of the tour dispelled any trace of doubt. The deepest corners of that structure were actively being used as a clandestine temple to celebrate demonic rituals.
That's the friggin' creepiest thing I have ever found in an abandoned place. A friggin' fake body in a tub, taped up, covered in blood. It's got help written on the wall there. It smells a little moldy down here. Wow. What the hell is this about? That tile. Oh my God. What the? Holy shit. Guys, look at the size of those bugs in there. And legit, like, we got fake eyeballs and a friggin' hacksaw. Holy Christ.
Lo último que vio terminó de convencerlo de que la casa, o al menos ciertas partes de ella, estaban siendo utilizadas para realizar rituales demoníacos.
Wow. So someone's gone and wrote boo on there. They got caution tape up, beware. I guess that's supposed to be a body outline, but like, I wonder if they're doing, kids definitely been coming up in here, playing with Ouija boards and stuff. Like, look at these symbols and everything. And again, oh, there's water in that hole. This is a crazy, crazy place, guys. Alright guys, well that seems to be about it for this abandoned mansion. I'm calling this the abandoned satanic ritual mansion because I don't know what else to call it. It's pretty crazy. It's old, it's got all this weird stuff going on inside of it. But anyways guys, tell me what you think in the comments down below. If you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe. Make sure notifications are on.
The question that freezes our blood is, what would have happened if this explorer had burst into the house while the ceremony was in full development? The place was plagued with engravings and occult symbology that proved very dark energies moved there. The most terrifying thing is that those operating in the shadows demonstrated a millimeter-precise knowledge of the house's design, leaving clues and altars even in the most inhospitable and hidden recesses. By a miracle of luck, the YouTuber did not run face-to-face into the executioners in the middle of their invocation. Otherwise, this footage would have never seen the light of day on the internet, and he probably would have ended up turned into the sacrifice of the night. If you ventured into an abandoned house and started finding traces of fresh blood in every room, would you turn around immediately to save your life, or would you keep moving forward until you discovered what is inside the bag? On December 9, 2019, the Channel River Cody arrives with his girlfriend at the vicinity of a massive and imposing abandoned medical structure, what appears to be an old hospital or sanatorium. What the couple did not imagine was what would happen when they ventured into the depths of that place.
Perfectly. Started raining right when we got here. Somebody just pulled in here.
Oh, there's the pot. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna look it up. There's graffiti. This has to be it.
Oh my gosh, this is it. How you feeling?
I'm scared. Yes. There's no way that's an actual what. Do you hear that?
Oh my gosh, look up in there. We're here. Oh my gosh. Hi guys, we're here. I'm already wigging out. These are like the individual rooms that you stay in. Oh, okay. So this is creepy. So apparently people, when they're here, no, when people are here, apparently they... What?
They're still talking. Pretty bitchy.
I heard someone walking in rocks and sniff.
The heavy sound of droplets hitting the concrete echoes through the place. The exterior of the building is completely vandalized, covered in dense graffiti and wild vegetation that has devoured the main entrances, warning beforehand of the state of abandonment and neglect in which the complex is found. As if that weren't enough, the internal architecture of the sanatorium reveals a disturbing past. The main hallway connects to a series of extremely small individual rooms. They are not common medical offices. They are narrow cubicles that look like psychiatric confinement cells or maximum security isolation from the last century. Claustrophobia and the heaviness of the air envelop the young couple as they try to document the grim design of the medical wing. After a good while, the place felt very disturbing to the couple, so they decided to step away to explore another corner of the same complex that was a bit more open, hoping to find something more interesting, but, to their surprise, they stumbled upon this.
In this part yet, but it's another like entrance that we're gonna try to go through. Oh, big time.
Upon realizing that the hospital's echo is working against them and that they are not alone in that dark section, panic takes hold of them. Determined not to confront an unknown danger in a closed hallway, they quicken their pace, looking for a new entrance or escape route to the outside. On November 18, 2022, the explorer and YouTuber Rhythm Rider made the decision to enter an old abandoned farmhouse completely alone, lost in the middle of a vast and desolate field. At first, the structure conveyed the typical melancholy of a home that was once full of life. Furniture buried under a thick layer of dust, faded family photographs, and the small memories of a routine that stopped in time. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary.
So we're starting to explore off on the front porch of this awesome abandoned century home. This is just a random discovery we found while heading out for exploring. Obviously, I'm visiting with Zay. Talk to the hand. Got some Turn Ringwell PlayStation 2 games. Lots of pillows. And I'm noticing you got some lamps there. And those look to probably have a little bit of religious pictures on them, like Jesus. And I am noticing over here, before we even get inside, we have the 10 Commandments right there. But now let's go inside the house. Right away you walk into the kitchen here. Actually, look at this nice double sink with the middle part there. I don't know what that's for. I think someone told me in one of my videos, but I forget. And then of course, got this little rubber chicken. I guess not of course, but you got one. So what's over here? This probably was I see a vent there. Some sort of plumbing setup. But yeah, nice big kitchen. You can tell this is such an old home. There was some modernization. Not the greatest. It looks like it wasn't really cared for. You know, the tiles are kind of coming away from the floor there, or from the cupboard.
Nonetheless, the atmosphere completely corrupted the moment he stood in front of the basement door. Even before placing his foot on the first step, the warning signs manifested all at once. The darkness ascending from the depths felt dense, heavy, and charged with a vibration so chilling that it froze the blood.
This is the basement. Oh, it stinks. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can read that. Black mold 100%, keep out. I'm not even going to frig with it. Just a quick peek. Oh, it's... yeah. Nope. 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 The smell coming out of there is... wow. So you got the front staircase here, the main staircase. That's why I can smell a little bit still, because it's coming out of these vents down here. But nice hardwood flooring. And this is interesting. Some more ventilation, but you got the screening over it. Some more plumbing. So actually there's a bathroom upstairs. This would be your main front door. Stairs, we'll go check those out after. Just got to see what else is on the main floor here. And this is going to be like a living room or family room. Nice big room, tall ceiling. And look at how high those baseboards are.
Guided by common sense, he decided not to go down to investigate. But while he walked through the living room on the upper floor, a nauseating and putrid stench began to follow him wherever he went. The smell seemed to seep directly through the floorboards, suffocating him while he tried to ignore it with all his might. It was right at that instant when the tranquility was broken.
Oh my God, guys. This is my first actual haunted house where I've captured a ghost. This is insane. Just kidding. Sorry about that. But yeah, so this kitchen area. So let's go over here. This is just the other side of the kitchen. Now, what I noticed just now, like, what the heck is this? Look at the fly paper, guys. Zoom right in, but look at that. That is disgusting. Like, that is so caked.
Despite the scare, the most terrifying climax of the day was not even witnessed by Rhythm Rider himself. Seconds later, his exploring partner, who was checking out another section of the perimeter, came face to face in the most remote and inhospitable corner of the house with a sinister find that neither of them was able to explain with logic.
Zay was out back in the shop, and she was just kind of nosing around, and she found a container full of something. Now, guys, watch this. This is a nightmare factory. Look at all these dolls. So I'm just going to do a quick one, but then I want to go show you guys up close every single little one and all little features about it.
The big unknown that remains floating in our minds is, what would have happened if that unbearable stench had dragged them directly to its macabre origin before they had the chance to react? Being hundreds of kilometers away from civilization and in a dead zone without the slightest signal on their phones, any request for help would have been completely useless. Undoubtedly, this is one of those extreme experiences where one looks back and wonders how it is even possible that they came out of there unharmed. If you were exploring a ruined house in the middle of nowhere and an unbearable stench began to pour from the underground, would you keep looking for the source of the smell, or would you flee immediately to the car? At the end of the day, the greatest mystery is not what these intrepid content creators found behind closed doors, but the immense fortune they had to be able to leave alive and share these images with the world. If this journey through the shadows has goose-bumped your skin and you want to keep discovering the darkest secrets hidden in the forgotten corners of the planet, don't forget to support us. Subscribe to the channel right now and turn on the notification bell so the platform alerts you at the exact instant we upload a new forbidden footage. Also, share this video with your friends and on your social media. Let's see who in your group has the courage to reach the end without looking away. See you in the next exploration.